38 minutes long. This should be interesting.
Why, hello.
Hello, everybody.
This is our first date night, and we thought, why not Emily and I, watch a video of Larry.
Wow.
Crazy.
So,
talking about us.
As you guys know, which you probably don't, but anyways, in our last video talking about our story, someone commented on the video saying that they wanted to make a reaction video. But our terms of conditions was, if he was going to make this video, we would make a video back.
Absolutely. So
that's what this video is. It's us reacting to his reaction video of our love story video. So this is gonna be really good, guys. Really juicy. We both have not seen the video at all. So this is gonna be our first time. You're gonna get genuine reactions. So this will be interesting.
I even got some popcorn for this.
We're prepared. He has popcorn. I've got tea. We're set. We are set and good to go. So I'm gonna play the video and let's watch this thing.
Yo,
oh.
What's up, everybody?
It's delayed. Okay.
Back with another reaction. And today I am reacting to my good friend Emily's love stories because she recently got in love and is now with her boyfriend Emilio, or as
doesn't even call me his good friend.
Another friend of mine would refer to,
I feel betrayed.
Would refer to them as Eminem. And plus two, I want to show her the love, the support.
Well, my love and support, buddy.
With her. So why not? Let's get into the reaction without further ado.
Wow.
Hello, this is story time.
Whoa! First off, right off the bat, I'm sorry for pausing it this early, but whoa, they have an actual proper intro. Yay!
Thank you.
Congrats.
For admiring my editing work.
And tea time.
Whoa. They have tea,
It is
I
tea
have
time.
coffee.
I have popcorn time.
And myself. Cheers. Ah, it's hot. Ah. Ah, it's hot. I have to hold it properly. Okay.
It was hot.
Wow.
And this is the story.
Wow,
of how we
Amelia. Right in front of your
became a
girlfriend.
thing.
You slurped it right in front of your girlfriend.
Whatever, Larry.
Okay.
So,
Really? Again,
So,
I think that's twice now, Amelia. Wow, rude.
I just spilled my coffee, okay, Larry?
Nice.
It happens.
Terrible.
to explain.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
I even have popcorn for how crazy the story is.
I'll popcorn now.
See, we're prepared.
Yeah.
Round two.
Oh, I'm jelly.
Oh, we are back for part 2 of story time. It was just too epic, the first part.
Whoa,
Yeah,
the first part was too epic, guys. Whoa.
You didn't want it. Wait, can I make this look like your hand? Wait.
Okay. This is why I love them, because they're so flipping adorable.
Aww.
I love them so much. Both Emily and Amelia.
Yeah, I finally got my love after
Woo!
2 minutes in the video.
Oh,
You really want popcorn right now.
Finally.
finally.
So, what happened? You see, back in 1998, I was born, and
What? We're going that far.
Going all the way back, okay?
We're going way back.
Well, it's been a little over a month
Way
since
back.
we've been together. It's been pretty cool so far. The story. It is quite a story. It all started. Well, actually, I knew that he had a thing for me for a while. And, because it's rude to eat and tell the story.
Yeah, Emilio. It's rude to eat and tell the story.
Stop calling me out, Larry.
JK.
Cool,
JK, Emilio.
Okay.
Just like popcorn, okay?
JK.
You can eat. I'll tell the story.
what?
You can say that. No.
It's all good, Emilio. Don't worry.
But,
Because I'll know you and them will probably react to me reacting to this.
Started
So,
off.
Oh,
You bet, buddy.
All joke.
oh, I guess he knew before you even made it. True.
And my
Oh,
mom,
because you comment. Oh,
she
yeah.
usually would drop me off for work and take the van to prayer, and then come and pick me up after work. And so that was the case. She picked me up from work, and she was with Timber, and they were driving me home. As they're driving me home, they're talking about how his mom came to one of the prayer meetings. And they both got talking about me, and my mom, showed a picture of me on her phone, and his mom was just like, oh yeah, Amelia really likes her a lot. And I was just like, oh. I think it's like, oh, is there something going on here? I was like, oh man, because before that I had a lot of other guys also that were like, hey, and I'm just like, oh.
I don't blame them.
So it's just like,
Okay, side note here. Now that Emily has brought up the fact that Amelia went through a sad, depressing state, just want to let y'all guys know right now, depression, not a fun thing to go through. If you have a friend that is going through depression, help them out. Be there for them. Please, I beg you to be there for them. 100%. Because even I know what it's like to go through that, and it ain't easy. Especially when it feels like the world is like weighing on you and you have all these emotions mixed in. So if you have a friend that is going through depression, please just be there for them. Okay? That's all I ask. Anyway,
good advice, Larry.
Respect.
Good advice.
I respect that,
Yeah.
Larry. Good
And then it
guy.
got better, and
Good
it was like,
man.
yeah, things were good. And then sometime when it was around July, and I was in a really depressive episode myself. I was trying to get through some stuff in my mind, just like letting go of friends and things like that. Because I was holding them up to a high standard, like on the thrones or something. I had to bring them down, basically. And it was a hard time for me trying to let go of that and dealing with that kind of thing. And I thought I was doing good. And then I was talking with someone about it at this picnic, and it just kind of triggered the pain and it hurt again. And so it was a hard time for me.
Fun fact, I was at that picnic. Just thought I'd say that.
No way.
Wow. The next day, he fun fact.
Mm.
made a status on like a group event page I made for the picnic. He was just like, "You guys are all so cool," and I'm just like, I don't know about me, but because I don't really feel like I'm that
The
cool.
coolest. The coolest.
That's just me
The
though.
coolest that makes you was cool. Like what?
Yes,
Yeah.
you are very cool, Emily.
But
True.
yeah, I guess that really bothered him. He went on a run.
You speak
and
facts,
it just really
Larry.
bothered him. But yeah, I was hesitant because there was a lot of times before where people would say stuff, but they didn't actually mean it. So we was just like, take it with a grain of salt. Like, okay, sure.
Yeah, that's how it starts. Honestly, guys. Yeah, honestly. That's how it starts. You start to dig into the emotions, and then it leads further. And one thing leads to another, and the next thing you know, you're a boyfriend and girlfriend. Like these two.
You
Perfect
told the
couple.
story without us telling the story. Whoa.
Wait, did you spoil the
Although I
story?
may have another point as I go through, so we'll see.
And then he left the place, and my mom was like, you sure about him? Like, she mentioned a few times before, just the way we were interacting and stuff, like, you sure there's not, more to this or something going on? And usually I'm just like, nah, but this time around I was like kind of considering it. And as time went on, he, started messaging me every day and wanting to hang out and stuff, and it's just like, okay, this guy actually means what he says, and that's huge because not many people do. And so,
Yep. Facts right there, Emily. Facts. Yeah, that's one thing you want to be careful of, guys. There are way too many snakes in the grass, and you'll find that one that's like, how do I describe it? You'll find that one person that's not a snake. That's like true, like, that really means what they say.
I'm like a spider in the
So
house.
if you find that one person
wow. Lovely.
out of the herd of snakes,
Are you
you
sure
find
that's
that
what?
one
I think so.
Nice.
Person that's like true to themselves. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna put this.
You got this, Larry.
Keep them. Stick by their side. Maybe it'll turn into something. Maybe it won't. You never know. So,
God's
Emily,
will.
facts. Big
Amen.
facts right there, girl.
Yeah, I was like, alright, that's cool. And then we had this month where we just like spent a lot of time together, along with our friend Victoria, and it was a lot of fun. You know, free out, let's go. It was a lot of fun.
Victoria.
And you know, especially there's that night, as Victoria calls it, you know, cross borders. But that night, I let him hold my hand.
That night she called it. Nice.
But you know, we just chemistry out of nowhere, basically in August. Like,
Okay. This is one of the points I wanted to bring up.
oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Emily, and I'm sorry, Amelia, right now ahead of time. You guys literally said it was like chemistry out of nowhere. My point here, chemistry, I don't know if this is just me, but chemistry comes from somewhere. Like, there must have been a connection, and clearly there was a connection for the chemistry to happen, because it doesn't just come from nowhere. Like, you gotta get into the, like, how the chemistry came about. I'm sorry, it's the inner part of me that's like, there's no way it could have came just out of nowhere. It had to have come from somewhere. So please, if you could dive into it a little bit more and explain where the chemistry happened, I would appreciate it so much. Okay?
Should we pause and explain? We paused it. Thank you, Amelia.
So how did chemistry even happen between us?
I don't even know. Honestly, it's just like we noticed it out of nowhere. I guess is more so maybe a better way to explain it.
Or maybe it happened so fast, like
We just, yeah.
I don't know either.
One day, it was just kind of like, oh, wait, there's chemistry there.
I think what I noted was, like, we were just friends, and then somewhere in August, we were playing a lot with each other.
Yeah.
Just playing with her hair, touching her face, pouring water on her, pillow fighting her. Just all these great things where we made Victoria feel like a third person.
So sorry,
like the
girl.
third wheel. Sorry, Victoria. We're still sorry now, even.
Yes, still sorry now. But you're a great friend and we love you.
I think that it was from our friendship. Just from the fact that, I mean, probably because she realized she could trust me from doing everything that I said I would do, from becoming her friend and being there for her, and every time I would hang out with her, that would build that trust and bond. So we were building off the foundation of that friendship there.
Yeah.
And then eventually we were so comfortable around each other. Like, she could burp in front of me and it was funny. It wasn't like awkward or nervous. That's how I think I see it.
Yeah, I think it was one of those. We didn't really hang out that much.
No.
Like, and then in August was when we hung out a lot. And because we hung out a lot more and more, we got to know each other more and more. And then the chemistry just was like, oh, hello.
And the chemistry came with the comfortability. Like,
yeah.
we feel completely comfortable. We both feel completely comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where the chemistry happened. You have to feel like yourself around someone.
It's true.
And if you don't, then wow, it's hard to be with someone where you feel nervous or where you feel anxious, or even if you get the butterfly feeling. And I'm thankful for God, because even though I liked Emily, I never had that nervous feeling or the butterfly feeling. I was just trying to be myself. So, yeah, I guess it worked out in the end like that. Mm-hmm. I hope that answers your question.
Hopefully it's helpful. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, back to the video.
Chemistry comes from somewhere.
Just
Even matter, gravity.
Ear.
I
don't know.
All of that stuff, even air, like all that stuff that has just chemistry comes from somewhere. So that's why I'm asking very nicely to dive into how the chemistry happened. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions here, but, you know, I just don't feel like chemistry comes from nowhere. That
came from our friendship,
I'm sorry,
basically.
And Emilio, but chemistry for me must come from somewhere. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah. anyway, continue on.
I just noticed the chemistry. What is this? Whoa. But yeah, we had a lot of fun, and the last fun time we had was making pizza at Victoria's place.
Pizza, I love pizza.
And then all of a sudden he got really sad and depressed. He was like, what's going on, man? He said, oh, it's just feelings, no big deal. It's like,
feelings. Guys don't, you know, as a man, we don't say anything about
Facts.
feelings.
Facts.
Fact.
Not allowed
Facts.
to.
Thank you, Larry.
Fact.
Thank you.
No, actually though, Emilio, it can be very hard for a guy to like express himself sometimes,
Absolutely.
depending on the situation he's in, because oh, good grief, I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but half the time it feels like when a guy expresses his feelings, he's
Dies a little inside.
the way society views a man when he expresses his feelings isn't the greatest. It isn't. He's considered a wimp. It's like, no, come on. We can do better as a society. Like, guys should be able to express how they feel without being judged.
Good point, Larry.
So, yeah.
That's fun. Just pop wins to you.
I'm gonna say Emilio's kind of right there. Society has a standard society has a standard for men, and if a man doesn't reach that standard, it's like, let's go after this man and figure out, let's, pretty much cancel him, do all this stuff, and put all this pressure on him, and it irritates me, okay? So,
It's like the men don't cry.
just letting
kinda
y'all know right
thing.
now, society is messed up, and guys should be able to feel what they want without being judged. Continue.
yes.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so it was just feelings. And I'm just like, no, it's not, man, what's going on? I'm happy. And he just was like sloughing me off, just no. And that was when the worry started for me, because I was like, is he going back into that depressive episode of wanting to hide away from the world and stuff?
Felt like
And
that.
so, then he
Yeah.
I started fasting and praying for him.
Thank you, Jesus.
And that lasted for about 4 days.
Only 4 days of not
my
eating.
subscribers. And for those of you, I don't know how many of you are like religious, but if you're a subscriber and you're not religious,
Unsubscribe.
fasting pretty much means that you're giving something up to grow your connection with the Lord, basically.
It's a good way, yeah.
And the amount and it depends on how long you fast. You can fast for a week, you can fast for a month, you can fast for, I don't know if you can fast for a year, but I guess you could. In her case, she fasted for 4 days, like she said. And I can tell you right now that the next thing she's gonna say is it was pretty hard for her. Because I was kind of like, I think one of the days when she was fasting, we were at the talent show, so yeah. Which is also up on my YouTube page if you want to check that out after this video. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I'm gonna say for this. Continue.
Oh man, performance I had, I bombed it. It's so bad.
Good job. Well done.
I bombed it so bad. I was like, no.
Okay. You may think it was bad, but in my eyes, I seen you do amazing. So, just thought I'd touch up on that. You did fantastic that night.
I believe it,
But
Larry.
you think that you did bad. I think you did good. Opinion. It's just a matter of opinion.
Me too, you know what? I wasn't even there. Opinion.
Nervous and I was cold.
Very nice,
You know, I
Larry.
was
Thank
daydreaming
you.
fast, so my body
I
was
bombed
starting
it
to
though.
melt.
Thank you.
But then what he didn't know was in the background of my mind, I was, arguing with God, like, God, why not Emilio? He seems like such a great cat. Why not? And I was just like, why not, man?
Because, Emily, God knows all, sees all, and He knows who you're gonna fall in love with. But luckily, He knew you were gonna fall in love with Emilio, so Yeah. Good on both of you again.
It's true.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you. Thank you,
I
Larry.
wanted
Thank
to.
you.
I really wanted to, like, let's do this. Like, yes, but I just felt like God was saying no for some reason. I felt like he was saying no, and so I was really confused and I didn't know for sure. So that's why I was on the fence about it. And so then Amelia was like, you're not going to see me anymore. I'm not coming to your church anymore. I'm not going to be messaging you. Like, you're not going to be seeing me for a long, long time. I remember that really sucked, but it was just like, whatever, man. Like, you just gotta get better. That was
Whatever,
my
man.
say. Like, just get better. Like, that's all
I'll
that
get
matters.
over it. Whatever.
Whatever.
man.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, it's just
But,
it's the same joke.
yeah. So, we ended up holding hands and stumbling for a while.
Expose
How
us.
long exactly?
A good 6 hours.
Oh,
6 hours?
Yup.
Okay,
It
no,
felt
no,
like
no.
1 hour,
Hold
6
up.
condensed
Hold up.
to 1.
6
Pretty
hours.
much.
Guys, that's a long time. I mean, it's not like it's not like
The world's longest
like
Guinness
the
World
world's longest hug, but it is quite long. 6 hours. A 6-hour hug, like, come on.
Can I say we
At
love
that
each
I
other?
love it very much.
You gotta think.
Deal with it, Larry.
There's gotta be something there. See, that's where I would think maybe that's where the chemistry came in.
No.
Because, as I said previously, chemistry don't come from
No,
nowhere.
man.
So I'm guessing that's
The
where it came
chemistry
from,
was
'cause
first, and then that.
Yeah.
6 hours is a serious, a long time. Oh, honestly. You gotta really think about the connection. So, if that's where part of it came from, great. And that would settle my previous argument. If not, then I don't know.
The connection came first, and then that long hug confirmed the connection, basically.
Pretty much. It was
Yeah.
the final seal of the
But
deal
anyway,
to
onwards.
confirm things.
oh yeah, just 6 hours, no big deal.
No big deal.
It was crazy.
Yep.
Honestly, thought literally just talk and then leave, but no, it was
I
6
thought so, too.
hours. Yeah.
Crazy.
But
Mm-hmm.
definitely what I noted was I felt at peace about it, like perfect peace, and it just felt right, and I didn't have any conviction in me whatsoever, besides, questioning my mind a little bit, but besides that, it was,
Nice.
just
That
so
questioning
chill,
lasted
peaceful
a
time,
month.
and even just noting hanging out with him, just like, I was comfortable around
All good. I have
him,
no
and,
doubts
like,
anymore, so
just
we good.
noted those
Thank you.
things, but
Thank you, Lord.
yeah, it was a nice. We were savoring each other's time. We were saying goodbye forever, pretty much, is what it felt like. And so we just were absorbing each other's time as long as we could. But yeah, and then he said goodbye.
Tea break.
Oh, tea break.
Whoa,
Nice.
tea break. Nice.
Ooh, Larry's got his tea.
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
get it.
Wait, it's tea break for us too.
Wow.
Whoa. Me and Amelia just happened to be drinking coffee at the exact same time.
Wow. And now we're drinking pop at the same time.
Happens to be crazy stuff.
I
Whoa.
say it till later.
This was
Crazy stuff.
Then the next day comes in the morning, and I'm just crying in
What?
bed. I'm like, God, this is so unfair. Why would you bring two people together that have such great chemistry to then just rip them apart and break their hearts? That's not the God I serve. That does not make sense to me. And so I went to a prayer meeting, and I was
Okay. Yeah, that sometimes, sometimes God can bring people together, He can separate them. But sometimes, when God separates two people, maybe it's for a reason. I think it's for a reason. Honestly, if God were to separate two people, I feel like it would be because He wants to help both of them kind of get better or have more healing or something
I respect that.
like that. So that's my take on that. Anyways, go on.
Separate us for
Really
under
was
24 hours.
And then I came back to the house, and I was there with my mom and
Crazy.
Elizabeth. Do you like that?
That's great.
Just got a Wyatt card. Anyways,
Still
so,
great. Still great.
Who was off?
Kobe, my nephew.
Okay, Emily and Emilio. Question for you two. Who was it that was off to the side there? Because you looked at someone. I've seen that. You two looked at someone. Who was
No,
it?
we didn't.
Who
We're
was
talking
it?
about.
Who were you looking at? They'll probably say who it was. If not, who were you looking at?
Kobe Malone.
Wow.
Yeah, basically, like, I was just going through a lot. And, but then I remembered this one thing. A friend of mine, Daniel, cashed their story. And how for Daniel, what convinced him to be, to say yes to Kasha was, he saw like a vision of himself trapped in a bubble, and this bubble was Kasha's love, and he couldn't escape that love. And so for me, it was, I literally prayed, God, don't allow us to cross any borders we're not supposed to cross. We did more than I thought we were going to.
Thank you, Lord.
I felt that perfect peace about it. Yes, take the card. Yes.
He took the card, but then he left on the kitchen table.
No! We'll get it back. We'll get it back.
Are you sure? I hope so.
Who's off camera? Who was off to the side there, guys? Because you guys
No
haven't
one.
mentioned who's off to the side in this video yet. So,
No one.
who was it that you're talking to on the side there?
No one.
No one.
My curiosity has has gone from here to here as to who was on the side.
Talking to
there.
ourselves, okay?
You looked over.
Yeah.
And
Gosh.
you were talking to someone there. For
No,
a
we
brief amount of
weren't.
time.
Watch the whole video again.
I've
No,
seen
we
you
were
two look
not.
over. So who
Yeah.
was it?
Talking to a
I'm
dog
curious.
Yeah.
or cat.
Yeah.
Tell me.
No.
Talking to you, actually.
Whoa.
Inception.
But yeah, I'm really curious now. Who was it?
So yeah, basically, like, I thought about that, and that was basically what convinced me
Whoa!
to say yes.
Wow, he took the card
So Mom was
again.
giving
Whoa,
me
no
a
way.
Earlier at the tables to talk and stuff, and so she's like, "Do you want me to tell him yes?" Like she mentioned that a few times, and I was just like, "Okay, sure." So off she went, and wingman mama, thank you.
Okay. Another point I want to make.
Another point.
Another point I want to make.
Crazy.
I feel like I know what's coming.
Emily,
Uh-oh.
I've corrected you about this.
Did he?
Many times, okay?
Many times? What?
I don't know how many
I'm going to
times.
correct you
Oh
again.
man. Here we go.
Thank you again.
You can only use the term wingman when it's a guy. Like when a guy wingmans you,
Yeah,
I knew it.
Oh,
but
it was
when a
that.
woman helps another woman
Very
out,
important,
the term
lady.
is
Thank you
wing
for this.
woman.
And he's very
Get
sexist.
it right.
Hey.
No, you're not.
Wing
I'm kidding.
woman. But when a dude helps another guy out with getting a girl that he likes,
Were
it's
you-
called wingman.
Where were you when I
Okay?
needed you,
Even when a
Larry?
guy helps a girl
I needed
get
a
a
wingman.
guy that she likes, it's called
Where
wingman.
were you?
But like I said, when
Where were you?
a woman helps another woman get a man that she likes, it's called wing woman. Please just get it right.
Whoa, man.
You have to.
Please.
We have to make that entire video again, just so for you can say "wing women."
Just get it.
Oh, okay. I have to. Yeah. We'll just delete it and remake
Delete
the
it,
whole
yeah.
thing.
Just for one word.
Just one word.
Sorry, I had to address that.
Thank you, Larry. Very important.
And,
Woman.
yeah. Oh man, yes.
Oh, I
So
corrected
I was
you.
I was waiting, like, nervous and all that. And then
See,
I get the
I
text
know
message
it,
from
Larry,
my mom,
I know.
And she's like, Operation Boyfriend's a go. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So sitting outside waiting at the front, and then he comes and we talk, and basically, long story short, September 2nd was the day we both said, yes, let's do this. And since then,
Hello.
it's been...
No way.
Thank you, Larry.
Pardon.
Hands
I
up.
you want to add your
I
perspective
bet you
on
time
the
with
story.
EmilyTelep.
Whoa.
Whoa.
My perspective was, the cool police came by, and they needed to help this girl.
Well, his perspective.
Show her
My
who she
brain's
was.
just in monkey
The
mode
cool
right now.
police fell in love with her.
There's nothing in there.
But no, honestly. So what happened was
R.I.P.
basically what happened was
R.I.P.
as being
cool
my
police.
close friend, I always did like her, but
Facts. Good
I always
things to
did
make
like
it
her.
awkward.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it wasn't enough to mean anything, you know. But over the time of talking to her and being with her, the chemistry blew up. It was crazy.
From friendship, okay, Larry? From friendship. blew up like
liked
this.
her so much
The
that
chemistry
it
blew
began
up,
to
guys.
hurt me. And being around her was
dare
painful
you.
because I would hang out with her so much that in the back of my mind, like, man, this feels like a girlfriend. This feels so nice. And
did.
if only.
If only.
And
Those suck.
thoughts in the back of my mind kept hurting
If
me.
only.
Like, man, this sucks. I can't do
And now it's here.
this.
Wow.
Do this.
It feels so good. Thank you. Thank you.
However,
Thank you.
Yep.
so it was hurting so bad where I actually had to back away. I had to back off. I had to just leave.
Sorry for
And it caused
making
me
those
to be
Facebook
depressed because all I
posts.
wanted to do was help this girl and give Emily a good friend, give someone that she's close to, and same with Victoria, and same with everyone else I was trying to be friends with.
Facts.
But when I knew that I couldn't be friends with Emily, I basically felt really sad and a lot of self-hate because I'm just another person that became close friends to Emily just to leave her. I did nothing for her in the end, and that caused me a lot of pain.
That's rough.
And I'm no better than anyone else.
And now again.
I just felt like I would rather be embarrassed and admit my
Thank you, Larry.
and
Thank you. See, I am a man.
so that night where we met, with the healing
Pinocchio is a boy.
Pinocchio's a boy.
I was nervous. I thought it would be a quick hug, goodbye, and somehow it lasted 6 hours.
Yep.
6 quick hour hug.
And it was
guys.
the fastest 6 hours of my life.
Long
It was
hug,
so
6
fast.
hours.
It was the most intimate moment I've ever had with anyone.
Yep.
And I really do cherish that moment. And I'm very thankful.
He threw his camera.
All the guys, guys. That
That's so funny.
How was the meeting with my mom for you?
Oh yeah, the meeting, man. Man, I thought it sucked.
the meeting with-
the morning
Larry, the meeting. That's funny.
You texted me,
Yes,
like,
Larry. It was an actual
that
meeting.
And now it's like things went full circle. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It is crazy.
It is crazy.
And now here we
It
are.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Like a little
Yeah.
bit
It's
crazy.
Here they are, the loving couple that they are, guys.
Police did a good job. Thank you, cool police.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yeah,
cool
so
police.
that's our story. So that's pretty.
Thank you.
Sticking with the cool please.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you.
That's good.
Thank you. Look, we did that too.
They're very thankful.
Nice.
They're very
what's your story?
Whoa, comment below. Thank you
Nice.
for watching.
Love it.
Now, what's your story, Larry?
Fine.
Yeah, what is your story, Larry? Oh man.
Alrighty. Well, that
Your
was
promise is
my
2021.
reaction to,
Wow, my favorite song
all
ever.
your
Wow.
whatever dollar.
Yay, advertisements.
That was my reaction to their love story, basically. Overall, I enjoyed their story aside from a few points that I made along the way. I feel they were valid points, but I'll leave them to decide that because they're going to do a reaction of my reaction. So great!
Have fun watching
I
this.
can't wait
Yeah.
to see that!
I can't wait to see that.
So, yeah. That's going to be it for me. Also, if you haven't already done so yet, subscribe to my channel because YouTube's algorithm seems to be a little bit messed up. Because according to the algorithm or whatever, only, 50% of you are subscribed. So if you haven't already done so,
What the?
That's
click
crazy.
the red
Are you
button
subscribed?
below And subscribe to my
I am
channel.
actually.
Okay, good.
I'm currently at 100.
Am I subscribed?
So if
I
you
am.
could
I
push me
swear,
up to
I
that
Where am
140, I would appreciate you all
just gonna subscribe to you,
so very much. This has been King LJ signing off.
Oh, there you go. There's the video.
Don't want to play that.
Yeah, we don't need to. We.
Live stream thing. No, it's fine.
Oh no! Pause. Okay, I think we got it.
Larry's beautiful
There you
face.
go.
Anyways,
All right.
thank you, Larry, for that incredible response video or reaction video. I don't know which video you call it, either response or a reaction.
We enjoyed watching it.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
thank
Kind
you
words.
for that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you.
It was fun indeed.
Yes.
It was entertaining as well. You see, we dressed all fancy and nice for you, Larry.
That's plot twist.
Not for each other, no.
No.
No, ew, gross.
Ugh.
But for you.
Yes.
For you.
For this reaction video.
This beautiful moment.
Yes.
The best way to spend a first date.
Yes.
Yes.
It's lovely.
So, I hope we've answered your questions.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
And other people's questions if they had those questions too.
So, and we respect and we appreciate you a lot, Larry. You're a good friend. And God bless you. And
Yes.
hope the Lord be with you. And hope the Lord fills your heart. And I hope you experience nothing but joy, gratitude, and love for yourself, everyone around you, especially for God. Amen.
Amen. And for all those that are single out there, hopefully you find your person soon too. And that God will be with you guys every step of the way as well. It is true when they say it's when you least expect it. We definitely were not expecting this, and yet here we are, and it's been, great ever since. So just leave it in God's hands. You just never know what'll happen. Never know what's around the corner. So thanks for watching, and I guess see yous later. Bye.